Testing, testing, testing. Chiffon. Take 3, I think? I don't know. Okay, so we're making, again, the banana chiffon with the lemon fluff icing. I don't remember the name exactly. Just delicious. So we're gonna have some Debbie Gibson. Okay, so I've already done the first couple of steps. I got the oven, got the pan. You don't spray the pan for chiffons. And I've started mixing. I've done my flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. And now I created it's kind of weird. You make a well, and then you put all this other stuff in there in the middle, and it does some kind of magic, like voodoo stuff. I don't know. No voodoo that you do. But it just happens. It's like good juju from the bayou. So you make that little well in there and add oil. I'm out of vegetable oil, so I'm using shortening instead. Delicious. Okay, water and oil, egg yolks. I have 5 egg yolks unbeaten, which I've had sitting out just waiting to be part of something special. They're just dying for it. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm gonna get my sorry, it's Debbie. Spatula. I'm gonna get, sorry, I can't help it. It won't stop. Okay, sorry, I can't control it. It's good music from the 80s, it just does that to me. Okay, I put my 5 egg yolks, egg yolks, water, bananas, and vanilla. Okay, 1/3 cup cold water. We're gonna get some cold water up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Oh, sorry, wrong song. Okay, let's get water. Remember, we're doing the well, so we get the water in the well. The water in the well. Then we're gonna do a cup of mashed ripe bananas. I haven't mashed yet. This is fun. Now, there's people that have like special stuff to mash stuff and all those like potato masher things or whatever. Boring. I want to get my stress out with the mashing of the bananas. So this is how I do it. I call it bougie chiffon style. So it's usually for a cup, pretty close. If it's a normal size bananas, it's about 3 bananas. That's pretty much how it's been every time I've done this. Okay, so I got 3, and this is the one time where you want like nasty ass bananas. Like every other time when you go to the store, you know, you're like, yeah, I gotta get the best looking bananas in here. But when you're making a chiffon, you're looking for the nastiest bananas because the more ripe, the more flavor. Just saying. So I don't do that mash shit. My hands are clean. I wash my hands. I get all up in it. So take rings off, and you're gonna basically just. Ew. I mean, girl, go all in there. I mean, tear this up. Yeah, I mean, it's at first you're kind of like, oh, this is nasty, and then it starts to change to like this, almost like, not custard, but like a pudding texture out of the weird banana dry texture. So it's almost as if it transforms in the bowl. It's like science. Shabops, I can't help it. Now, what we're gonna do next is, sorry, I can't help it. We're gonna mash up the banana. I can't, it won't stop. Okay, we're gonna mash up the bananas. Only in my dreams, as real as it may seem, it was only in my dreams. Okay, now, when you're down on consistencies that you feel is nice and you're gonna measure your cup out. So I have the cup here, so I'm gonna pour it into the cup. Now, my general rule in these instances of situations, Let's say, oh, there's a little more than a cup. Oh no, it's gonna be the wrong size. They're not the right portion. What do? We don't throw stuff away. There's just a little extra banana. Throw that shit in there. Let me get my spatula. Okay. I mean, all up in that pan. I mean, prices are high, y'all. Inflation, all that jazz. Little gas is going down. So we don't waste food. Okay, now that one, and then I'm gonna open this one. Oh, some more Debbie. Oh, sorry, she just makes me go. Okay, sorry. Damn it, Debbie. Every time it just transforms me, takes me to a more interesting time. Oh, no, not more interesting, but innocent time. The 80s. Okay, and vanilla. Then we're gonna beat until smooth. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're gonna beat till smooth. We're gonna beat till smooth. So let's get our teaspoon. Get our vanilla up in here. And this is another one of those things, it's hard to pour this exactly. If you get a little extra in there, throw that shit in there. Don't waste here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna beat until smooth, girl. Pardon me, there's a random pork chop in the way. Okay, so let's get our General Electric Magic Mixer. That's way better than that KitchenAid shit. And original. And I think I paid $10 for this. So, yeah. Do I need to say anything else? Oh, sorry. Couldn't help it. Okay, sorry, did it again. Why does this keep doing this to me? Okay, sorry, I'm done now. Okay, now, that felt good. So we're gonna we got our blender plugged in. It's magic. Now, what we're gonna do next is mix this baby up. This is important. You gotta keep spatula on the sides as you go. Don't let it, you know. Uh-oh, what's that? What's happening? Large. Something's wrong with this thing. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna go to backup blender. Luckily, I have 2 of these. What you say? What kind of jacked up nutcase has 2 1950s old ass blenders that are exactly the same? That would be me. So, we're gonna get her, cause guess what? I got a backup plan. Now, if I was any other blowjomo person, I wouldn't have this extra one. Actually, the reason I have 2 is one is an original from Casey's grandmother, so it's like it's antique and family, gone down in the family generations, and I accidentally broke the handle one time, so I wanted to get another one just to have for parts, and I got the second one for like pretty cheap. I mean, okay, hold on. Wonder if I had to blend these on wrong. That could be actually the possibility. But that was my own fault. We'll find out in a second. Here we go, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Debbie. There we go. That's better. So you gotta make sure you keep going. Like, you gotta scrape the bottom of the bowl a lot because it likes to not mix properly. So keep scraping. I mean, you're gonna do this for a while. You want it to be pretty smooth because this is chiffon. It has a reputation for smoothness. The cake, I'll use it in a sentence. The chiffon cake was smooth as satin, said Sarah at her serenaded sarcophagus. See how it just flows? Okay, now, I was so tempted to just do that, you know, I would. Even though I'm gonna like serve this to my coworkers, I would not stick my finger in there. Don't worry, guys. I would take the spatula off to the side and go all up in it. Okay, but not the stuff I put back in there. Okay, so basically we're getting smooth, baby. Now I gotta start I like to just keep pushing the bowl a little bit, even though it, you know, turns itself. Science. So I still like to just push it to help it go a little bit. Red hot. Okay, I think we're pretty smooth. Measure egg whites. Beat until smooth. Measure egg whites and cream or tartar into large mixing bowl and beat until very stiff. So I already got the egg whites in the bowl. I need half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Oh, this shit is gonna be so good, y'all. Red hot, red hot. Oh, Debbie, she's got to go. She ain't could go. She's just a little girl. She likes to say red hot, red hot. Oh, red hot, red hot. Sorry, I'm in the moment. Okay, this cream of tartar and egg whites is another one of those things you're like, oh, that doesn't sound very interesting. But when they come together, they make magic. I mean, how you think you get your meringue? It's a simple marriage of the silky white of the egg to the magic bohemian powder of the cream of tartar. When they combine, it creates a spontaneous combustion of deliciousness, known worldwide as meringue. Okay. Luckily, I also have 2 sets of these because I gotta do the egg white part now. Who would have 2 sets of these? It goes with the blender. Before you start getting all cuckoo on me and thinking I'm backed up, even though we already know I am. Here's one. Oh, there it is. It's like, where am I? Okay. So this one, and we're going to move this bowl over here. It's time for the egg white magic. So this is my room temperature egg whites. As I've learned, this is the crucial detail for chiffon cakes. Your egg whites must be held to room temperature before making the meringue, or your cake will not be tall. I learned that today. Okay, y'all ready? We're gonna do pour egg. Okay, into large mixing and beat until very stiff. Here we go, y'all. Go. Plug would be helpful. There we go, y'all. Now, there's usually an egg white setting on your typical mixer, so you should have that, even if you haven't. Obviously, most people aren't going to have what I have. So I'm going to have to try a little of this batter to see what, everybody's talking about. How deliciousness. Okay, so we're probably going to take a little break here in a minute. Basically, I'm going to pour this batter into the chiffon pan, which is like an angel hair food. Same thing, except the chiffon one has a taller middle because you hang it upside down. This is helpful. Anyway, I'm just pouring the batter in there and popping her in the oven. And then I'm going to be back later to do the lemon fluff icing. Delicious. Thank you.